This is my old cooktop. I hated it. It took a while to heat up, so I was like, time to replace. So I went to Lowe's and got me a new one. I bring the box home and I start opening. I'm excited about, having a new cooktop. 5 burner, stainless steel. I'm taking out the grates and all the good stuff. Take it out the box and I put it on top of the old one. At this moment, I knew I fucked up. The new one is too big. So instead of taking the cooktop back, I decided to cut into my granite countertop to make it fit inside. So I needed to take off about 3 inches each side. So I called up my grandfather, and old school decided to come over and help. And when I meant help, he did mostly watch and eat up all my snacks. So right now I am disconnecting the gas valve and unplugging the electricity to remove the old cooktop. Here we are using a square and a magic marker to measure the 3 inches and using the marker to mark the granite top to know where to cut at. Here I am going to use my hammer drill with a 1/4 inch diamond drill bit to drill a hole in the corners. Now I am attaching my 4-inch diamond blade to my angle grinder. This will be used to cut the granite countertop. This right here is a test cut to see how much dust will be created. So once I did this, I realized I need to figure out a different way. So I decided to get a tarp and cover over my workspace so the house will not be full of dust. We're just using regular tape to tape it to the cabinets above. If you decide to take on this project, please take all safety precautions. I'm using a respirator as well as goggles to protect my eyes and to protect my lungs. I wasn't able to move the camera under the tarp, but if you see all the dust flying up. Now it's time to take a Insta story break just to show my progress. Only if you knew what I was doing. I'll show you. Hold on. Old school got a mask on too. Just coming over to check on me. Back at it, just a little more cutting to do. Here we have a chisel and a hammer, and we're going to chip away and just separate the part that we cut it. There we go, it's out. One side done. Now it's time to get side 2. Side 2's removed. The cut is complete. Now it's time to do a dry fit. The measurement's perfect. It sits perfectly. Now that's me trying to give my grandfather a high five. It didn't work out right, but we finally got it. Now I can sip my beer and ready for the next step is to hook the gas lines as well as the electrical line to the cooktop. So this right here goes between the line and the cooktop. Here I have a wire brush as well as some Loctite to make sure the threads and all that stuff is nice and snug so the lines do not leak any gas. Here I'm applying the Loctite sealant to the gas line. Now I'm connecting the gas line from the cooktop to the gas. Now it's time to turn the gas on. I have a mixture in a spray bottle with water and soap. You spray it onto the parts where you connected it. And now you use your senses. You hear, you see, and you smell. If you smell gas or you see bubbles, turn it off. Something is not tight. But in this case, everything works out. Now it's time to put the edge liner on between the granite countertop and the cooktop. Wow, I really have dust behind my ears. Huh. Now I'm putting on the eyes and all the extra stuff. You don't need to see all this. This is really minor. If you got this far in the project, you're doing a good job. Now it's time to test. Everything looks good. Now it's time to put the grills on. Putting the oven back in. That will be replaced very soon. Here's what it looks like completed. Thank you for watching.